Hello, welcome to my channel, my video. My name is Donna, and I've been doing tarot readings all my entire life, almost my entire life, for friends and family. My tarot set is extremely old and belonged to my mother. The book is A Complete Guide to the Tarot by Eden Gray, copyright 1970. Excuse any profanity, anything my cats might do. They are getting into a lot of stuff right now. I'm going to run down a list real quick, get it out of the way. I do not like dead air, nor the sound of shuffling cards. It actually has the effect of nails on a chalkboard to me, so I do not like the sound of shuffling cards and just waiting. And so what I do is I will meditate on my readings beforehand, and it'll be all ready for the recording. It's just smoother that way. At this time, I will not be doing any clarification on any cards. I'll just tell you what I think, what I feel. This is a general read and not a one-on-one session. This is a message from me to a general audience, and you're to take from this what you feel is applicable to you. Something might ring true to you. Something I might say, you might have seen it in the past, or you might see it in the next few weeks. It's weird. You'll see. Let's see. The reading results are gathered from the tarot and my own personal reception of intuition during the reading. I believe you see what you need to see when you need to see it, so this reading is considered timeless. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe and turn on notifications for future uploads. I'm not sure how often I'm going to do uploads, so we'll see how that goes. I'm wearing glasses, so you'll have to bear with me on the vision. So hopefully I will be able to see everything. Alright, does that look? That looks okay. Alright, I'm going to start off, just tell you what pretty much the same thing each time. This is the way that I've been taught to do it, and I'm just going to go through this spiel real quick. You cut the deck 3 ways, and then you do the first three cards. There's the 3 different ways that you've cut the deck, doesn't matter where. And these are all usually read upright. And then these sections here are for different areas of your life. We'll get into that. This first card is the Two of Pentacles, and this card has actually come up a couple of times in the last couple of readings, so it's fairly interesting to me. Oh, and on that note, on one of the readings that I did, I believe it was March 7th, I don't know what date that it says on the video, but there was one of the cards that said that there would be a major disaster, some kind of, shipwreck or something like that. And I was going to mention Russia invading Ukraine, but I didn't really want to, because it's kind of but then, like, just I believe 4 or 5 days ago, I think it was March 23rd or whatever day that was, there was a China Eastern airline flight that went down, and they're expected to have like 132 people have perished in that. And I know I was saying with the card that, it's a plane wreck, some plane crash. But I don't know, that was kind of weird. That was only, 2 weeks ago. So that's kind of interesting to me. I like to point stuff like that out. That's the weird things about the cards, because a lot of the times I find a lot of stuff is right on target. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Two of Pentacles. Like I said before, this one has come up several times. This one, upright, it means the ability to handle two situations at one time. You're able to juggle, whether it's, people or duties or whatever. Lightheartedness, recreation, harmony through change, new projects, difficult to start. There'll be ups and downs. And then news and messages. So you've got a card for messages. And you're going to be taking a change pretty smoothly, so that's always good. New projects, difficult to start. I have always personally found that that has always been really true. And whether it's a small project or a big one, usually there's some hold up. The next one is the Nine of Cups. This is a good card. This is the Wish card, one of the Wish cards. And this one is more of a material wish card, but it's a great card nonetheless. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. This one says material success, satisfaction, all good things in life are available to the querent. So that is you. So all the good things in life are available to you. Then it says the querent will get their wish. So whatever your heart's desire is right now, think about it. It's going to happen. It also says physically well. You're going to have wellness. So you're going to be healthy. That's good. That's always good. And then the third card from the split deck is Ten of Cups. The only card better than the Nine of Cups is the Ten of Cups. So that is awesome, 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 awesome. So I love that. I just love the way they even frickin' look. I love it. So the Ten of Cups means contentment, lasting joy, coming from above, lasting joy, perfect human love, lasting success, great friendships. So you got a new awesome, awesome love coming in. So if that is indicative, these three cards are supposed to be indicative of the entire reading, which is that. And if that is indicative, it's going to be pretty much everything's going to turn out. You're going to have everything. You're going to have money, house, love. You're going to have whatever you want. That is awesome. And this one is literally the wish card. It says the querent will get their wish. And I am not making that up. You can look it up on the book. Excuse me. So right away we got off to a good start. I gotta take a sip. Hold on. So we got off to a good start on that. Let's see what the rest is. I write it down because my memory is terrible, and I don't want to miss any little whatever that is in the meanings, just because I have a bad memory. So, but anyway, the beginning, what we do is the middle of this whole reading is what's happening to you right now. So this is central. The first card, I usually do the middle and then either or, it doesn't matter. The first card is the Five of Cups. It is upside right or right side up. This one means disappointment, sorrow, disillusion. Oh, disillusion in love. Broken marriage, loss of friendship, regret. So that one I'm feeling like that is right now. That is you right now. So I'm feeling like somebody lied to you about something. You are very freaking disappointed. I am sorry. That's really sucky. That does not... And I don't see any people around you. Well, this person, we'll get into that. I don't know if that's a person for you. I think that's somebody else you'll see. So I'm sorry for that. Whatever you're going through right now, that's pretty shitty. So someone deceived you, or maybe something just didn't turn out right. But to me, disillusion in love means somebody usually lied to the other person. Okay, this one is, what does it say? That one's number 16, and it's upside down. That's the Tower. That's from the Major Arcana, or Arcana, however you want to say it. The Tower usually means change. It doesn't mean, someone's house is going to fall down. It just means change, whether you like it or not. It says gaining freedom, but at a cost. False accusations. So someone's accusing you of something. And that might have something to do with, I don't see a person, so I don't think the person with the disillusion in love, I don't think that's the person that is falsely accusing you. I don't see them around, but maybe somebody's falsely accusing you of something. If it is a rotten person that you're dating or whatever, they may tell you anything. So this one is the Ace of Pentacles. It's upside down. This one means miserliness, greed, false start. That probably has something to do with the broken marriage and the loss of friendship. So someone's being greedy, and in order to get out of the relationship, it's going to cost you something. Somebody's falsely accusing you, not the other way around. I'm sorry, that's sucky for you right now, but things will get better. That's just what's happening now. Excuse me. I always like to do the past just for giggles. Over here, generally this is the most recent past, and this is further away, way in the past. And that's how the cards are read, from closer, further away. So here we have the King of Pentacles. The people cards have a physical description, but I also feel that the characteristics are more accurate than what they actually look like. But for the King of Pentacles, they have person with black hair, black eyes, swarthy skin, so like dark complected. And nowadays, doesn't have to be male. Can be male or female. To me, it's personality. So it's well, here's the definition of the person upright. Chief of industry, like a banker, a lawyer, something like that. Reliable person, married, usually married, steady temperament, mathematician. May also mean success with money. So you just recently had success with money. Whether it was like you got your tax return back, or you got a refund, or something, or you won on a scratch-off ticket. Let's see. And then further back in the past is the Death card. That's upside down. The Death card does not mean death. It just usually means change. There is a card in the deck that says funeral, and to me that one has always been accurate. So this is a symbolic Death card. It also means change, like the Tower. But this was more in the past. That one says disaster, revolution, temporary stagnation. So you went through some crap here, This was a good person, though, so maybe they helped you get out of it. Because you went into success with money. Further back in the past, we have Eight of Wands. This one is great haste, great hope, too rapid advancement, hasty communication, that which is on the move. Journey by air, approaching a goal. Messages. You got another card about messages. And then it says letters of love. Messages and letters of love. So I don't know if that has to do with the disillusion. I don't know if that was bogus. I don't know. It looks like possibly. I don't know if you traveled by air or if someone else did. Usually that one means someone is pretty impatient, you know. But you have messages there. And you had messages up here somewhere. Up here. You got a lot of messages. Okay, so that's the past. It's pretty much done. This area is usually employment, job, hobby, recreation, obligations, you know, like pet sitting or, you know, just stuff like that. Occupation could also mean if you're a homemaker, this could also mean that as well. The first card that we have here is the Eight of Pentacles, and that one is upright. It says learning a trade, a profession, beginning of a profitable undertaking. That is awesome. Employment, commission to come. You always want to see that in the work. That is awesome. So that means there's a raise coming. Last couple of readings I've been doing, they've been talking about money coming and raises. And I actually got one. So, I think that's just awesome. Anyway, it also says, let's see, skill in the material world and the arts. So if you're artistic, have at it. If you like to woodwork, have at it. Whatever your skill, whatever your craft, do it. And it also says you may remain in the apprentice stage, which is not a bad thing. I've been in the apprentice stage for ever. So it's not a bad place to be. But you're learning something, and it's the beginning of a profitable undertaking. So, yay. Okay, and then theoretically, this is a road to the future, and this is a road to the future, and this is the near future, and then further out into the future, and then this is near. So, either road, or you can either take either road, or your future can have a combination of the two roads. It doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter which one you read first. I'm going to go over to the right. I generally like to do the right. Here we have the King of Cups. He's upside down. They have this for a light brown haired person with hazel eyes. Generally male, doesn't have to be male, can be female. This one says powerful man, crafty, and violent. So he can be violent if he has need to be. He is fierce under a calm exterior. And I pulled this one in one of the other readings too. It also says double dealing, threat of being robbed, and I take that as a warning. Always a warning. So when you get cards like that, Always watch your back when you're walking in the Walmart parking lot. You know, walk with other people. I always don't be in your phone. Watch your surroundings. Excuse me. Something's blooming. I know I've got allergies. So this one also says the double dealing. I believe that means this person. I don't feel that it is work related. I didn't finish doing these, did I? Let me go back down to here. I didn't finish this. Sorry about that. I do that sometimes. We'll get back into him. I'm pretty much done with him. But that is a warning. But I don't think that's work related. Okay, back to work. Okay, so we did the Eight of Pentacles. That one's you're learning the Apprentice and everything. Page of Cups. I'm sorry, I got distracted. If there's a big crash, it's one of the cats. Okay. Page of this one is Page of Cups. I'm sorry, I said Pentacles. Page of Cups. He is upside down. This one's for light brown hair, hazel eyes. Usually a younger person, boy or girl, doesn't matter. This one says little desire to create, laziness, deception soon uncovered, obstacles, unpleasant news. Okay, I'm going to go back to, I had another reading before. I'm going to say that's a lazy coworker. And it sounds like you have false accusations over here. I'm like the last reading that I did, I think your coworker is falsely accusing you of crap. Just make sure your hands are always clean. And if they get in trouble, don't be anywhere near them. They're going to try to blame you for shit. Isn't it fun working with people like that? And then the last card is Two of Cups. Ooh, that's a good card too. This one says harmony, reciprocity. That means reciprocating. I had to look it up. It also means beginning of a great friendship, great love affair. Balance of ideas, plans with a kindred spirit, kindred soul. This is the love cup. This is like finding your soulmate. And here you've got finding your soulmate. So I'm thinking you might be finding your soulmate at work. My last reading I didn't feel that it was at work, but that could have been somebody else's reading. In this particular circumstance, I feel like you might be meeting somebody at work. It's not this person. This is a lazy SOB. It's somebody else, and there is nobody here. You have yet to meet them. Let me take a drink. Okay. I'm sorry about jumping like that, but this is awesome. I like the way that's ending. And it matches up with this. So these three are actually mirroring what the reading is ending up to be. Okay, so we were talking about this guy. He is a jerk that you really don't want to mess with. Fierce under a calm exterior. I feel like you're gonna know. Your gut's gonna tell you not to trust this person. I don't think it has to do with this disappointment that you have here, where somebody lied to you, and it was a lover or a love interest. I don't think that's the same person. I think that's somebody else. Because otherwise he would be down here. So this is somebody else. And in the other reading, this card was over here. So they were off in the future. Now they're closer to the future. So I'm not sure if you've met them quite yet. But beware of being robbed of virtue or money. And double dealing. So I'm hoping this person doesn't take advantage of your pain. So keep your eye out for that. The crooks can spot a weakness a mile away, you know, like blood in the water to sharks. They're going to see that you're hurting and offer you some bad choices. So be leery of that. The next card out, further out in the future, we have the Knight of Cups. That's also for a light brown haired, hazel eyes. Could be a guy or a girl. Doesn't really matter. This one says dreamer. He or she is a graceful poet, dreamer. You will have message. Oh, it's another message one. So this one's a message. You have 3 message cards. So there might be 3 people. 3 people you're going to be meeting in the future. 1, 2, and then you've got this person in the future. 1, 2, 3 in the future. And this one, it says message, invitation. You're going to get an invitation for something. And I don't know if you should accept it because it is right next to this guy who is double dealing. And there's a potential of being robbed. I don't know if I would take an invitation or not. Normally I would say take it. Get the hell out of the house. Get your ass out, do something. Normally I would say take it, but it's right next to this dude. This bad mamma jamma. I wouldn't risk it. I'm a little chicken shit that way. So that's up to you. You have been warned, and I've said in other readings that when you get that card like that and it says, chance of robbery, warning, that I do believe that is a warning. I believe Spirit is helping you, and that's why you're getting these cards. I've sat down plenty of times as a kid doing this, and if I didn't like an outcome of a reading, I'd get pissed, and I'd go shuffle them, and I'd go do them all again. I'll be damned if the same freaking cards didn't come up. It's uncanny. You wouldn't. It's just, you'll see. I mean, not everything is true, and I cannot tell exactly which is going to be true and which is not. So it's up to you to decide, but let your gut, tell you. But I personally, my advice is I would not accept the invitation. Just politely decline, or if there's a way to go with somebody else as a wingman, go with a wingman. Then after this, further in the future, we have the number 12, and it is right side up, because he is hanging. And it is the Hanged Man, of course. It means spiritual wisdom, prophetic power. There's a pause, transformation. Material temptation will be conquered. So you're going to be having some kind of relaxation, some vacation, you're going to be doing some inner, it says spiritual wisdom, so you're going to be doing some quiet time, whether you just listen to some peaceful music and think, or I don't know if you meditate. You don't have to meditate. You can just sit in your car and have a decent song on and just sit there with your eyes closed. Not moving, of course. but, even if it's just 3 minutes, that's meditation. So, it helps you clear out your thoughts and get your ducks in a row. But that one's not that bad. And it says prophetic power. So you're going to be listening to your gut. I don't think you're going to be harmed in this. I think you're going to come out okay in that. But, do be careful because, people can rob you of things. I hope that's not what that means. Material temptation conquered. I don't know. I don't think it's literally. I think it has to do with when it says material temptation conquered. To me, that means that you're raising yourself spiritually, your vibration spiritually, and you're not caring about the material. Not saying that you don't have the material, just saying you're not caring about it as much. You're in it more for the love, you're in it more for the passion, for just the love of doing something or whatever it is. But you'll need to rest, so make sure you rest. I always advocate resting. Take a nap anytime that you can. And I thought the thing was messing up. Alright. I thought the camera was messing up. Let's go over to the other choice. Here is, we have from the major arcana also, the number 18, which is the moon. This one, it says intuition, imagination, deception. So there's going to be some deception. It's parallel with them. It's about in the same time in the future. It says psychic power. Here you got another one with psychic power. So listen to your gut. That's what it's telling you. Listen to your gut. If it walks like a duck, it's, listen to your gut. This one says also unseen perils, secret enemies. In my experience, that has been accurate. I find out later that I was working with a snake. Or I find out later, that so-and-so said something about me behind my back. And it just write it down, you'll see it'll eventually, it doesn't mean, go accuse people of crap, keep your cool. But just, keep your eye out. The most surprising people will stab you in the back. So just, be careful. And then a little further in the future, we've got, and this also says, one of the definitions is bad luck for a loved one. And in my experience, that has always been true as well. I'm not saying it's going to happen for you, but for me, generally, for me it has been like a loved one lost their job. Someone else, an ex-friend had a car accident. People that you care about, someone's, having a health issue. So that part of that card I have always found to be true. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. And then you've got the next card is the Seven of Pentacles. It's upside down. This one says impatience, little gain after much work, anxiety about a loan. So you're worried about some kind of money in the future, in the short future. impatience. So you're feeling unloved, neglected. It's probably work related. Maybe because this person's been lying, and this lazy person's been lying and falsely accusing you of shit. This card is the number 2, Major Arcana. It's also upside down. This is the High Priestess. This one usually stands for everything that is great about humans. Spirituality, giving, everything great. And it's in the reverse, so it's upside down. So it means more or less the opposite of all the good things. It means conceit, sensual enjoyment, which that can be a good thing, but it means just the sensual part and none of the caring or loving or attachment. Accepting surface knowledge. So believing what someone's telling you and just, not investigating or not going any further. That one has deception and conceit and accepting surface knowledge. So you're going to go through a little bit of a hard spell here. You're going to feel unloved and unwanted and unappreciated. I feel that it's work, but it may be in a relationship. But I don't think so, because this one has the disillusion of love and the marriage, the divorce, and broken marriage, loss of friendship, regret. So this is probably going to lead you through this. You're going to be moping around a little bit, but you'll pull yourself out of it. And in work, it's going to lead you to your soulmate. And this one doesn't necessarily say work, but you're going to be handling the changes. There's going to be some bumpy starts with your projects trying to get off and everything. You're going to have the material success. I don't know why you're going to have anxiety about a loan, but maybe that's for the future. Like if you're going to try to you want to get a house, or you want to buy a car or something. But here it's pretty much saying everything's available for you. So all you have to do pretty much is reach out and grab it. But you have to deal with lazy people and people falsely accusing you. So you need to, just make sure your hands are always clean. You're always doing the right thing. And listen to your gut. I've several of these cards have said listen to your gut. And I believe that. So I think that's a pretty good reading. You've gotten really good frickin' cards. Some people would kill for this damn card. That's the Ten of Cups. That's you've got everything. You've got love. You've got money. You've got position, power, love. That one's the love one. And that's what everybody's looking for. And this one is the money. That's the other half of what everybody's looking for. You got your shit coming. It's coming. And this one's in the future. So you haven't met this person yet. This isn't that person. But you haven't met this person yet. But they're coming. And that is a really good reading. I do like that. I'm sorry for what you're going through right now. And the bumpy shit's going to be for a little bit. This will probably be like the next month. So it'll take you a while to get over it. And then you'll eventually meet somebody. Maybe it's a repair guy that comes into the office and you get to meet him. Or you have to go out to the warehouse and you meet somebody out there. That looks very promising. People would kill for these cards. That's the actual wish card. There's only 2 in there. And that's one of the actual wish cards. And let's see, I usually count up how many wands, cups, swords, and pentacles you have. Wands mean change. You had one of those. Cups mean love and goodness. You had a whopping 7 of those. You had 7 cups. And you got love coming on in. So I don't doubt that your cup runneth over. It got 7 frickin' cups. Love and goodness coming your frickin' way. Swords, which means strife or fighting. You had 0. That is awesome. But you do have to watch out for this and being falsely accused. Possibility of being robbed of virtue or money. Double dealing. So watch out for that. Listen to your gut. And then you had 5 pentacles. Pentacles mean political action, intrigue, and money. So you got some money coming in. But we knew that anyway. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, I mentioned the... I know one of the cards mentioned dreamer. And I know when I was reading that, I thought to myself, don't lose the dreamer in you. If someone's falsely accusing you, just be your happy self. Don't lose the dreamer in you. I don't know why I didn't hear a song or anything, but I was like, don't lose the dream, don't lose the dreamer. And then there was, I like to sit and meditate. I like to sit for like 5 minutes before each reading. I will pray and I will say some things and I will ask for help. And one of the things that I was thinking about when I was sitting there was I was thinking about a dragonfly. Dragonflies are a spiritual whatever, but I was thinking about dragonflies and how they act and how they bebop. They usually land on your car antenna, and they're not necessarily afraid of you. I love dragonflies, so keep your eye out for dragonflies. And when I was taking a bath, I actually do take a bath. I was thinking, while I was listening to the music and everything, that I was picturing a leaf that was floating around with the wind and everything, and it just looked like it was dancing. And it just looked very happy and everything. It just, spring is coming, and it was kind of like that kind of feeling. Having a nice gust of wind, refreshing. So I feel you got some good stuff coming your way. Keep an eye out for, weird dancing gusts of wind and dragonflies. And I'm doing a thing now where I'm pulling 2 letters of the alphabet, and I'm pulling 2 numbers and a color. And that'll give you something to go on for however long a time. And look for those colors, or if you want to try to play, if you're superstitious and want to play the lottery or whatever, it's up to you. This is only for entertainment, but I'm going to give you 2 numbers and 2 letters. The letters that I pulled are T as in tomato and A as in apple, so T and A. So that could be the initials of the person that's coming, or their initials could be A and T, or maybe they work for the company that begins with A and T, or T and A. And the numbers that I pulled are 4 and 8, or 8 and 4, or 448, or 884, whatever combination, 4s and 8s. And the color is green. So do with that what you will. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll try to teach you a little bit. This is the way I was taught, and I might do it a different way. Some other time I'm trying to learn how to do the webcam thing because I wanted to do pick a card. I'm going to eventually be doing pick a card, so I just have to figure out a way to do it. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe and turn on notifications for future uploads. I really appreciate it. There goes the cat. I'm telling you, they weren't, you know, they hadn't bothered with that bag forever. Well, thank you. You have a blessed day. I really appreciate it.